Hello friends, now I am discussing about the fifth point, effective organization. See, understand one thing. Effective planning, effective organization, right guidance are basic and essential part of proper direction. By the way of the direction, employee could be aware about his own responsibility, his own accountability, his own duty, and his own power or the authority. So, what the instructions are given by the immediate superior is required to be followed in proper manner. So, if we want to see the correct working of the organization, it is necessary that follow the guidelines, instructions, and rules prepared by the organization in effective manner and in efficient manner, then the result or the outcome will become better as expected. So in that way, everybody is required to follow the right organizing process, because without any organization the work cannot be done. Who guide, who follow, and who implement, everyone is required to be a correct person in correct position according to his required capabilities, so the performance could be seen in better way. Right, my friends? So remember one thing, any organization cannot work easily without help and support of employee to their superiors. Right? Next point is coordination and cooperation. Here I want to explain one important thing. What's the meaning of coordination? And what's the meaning of cooperation? Understand it. Coordination means make the balance between two different people of the same capabilities. So the work should be done in proper manner and the business objectives could become easily possible to achieve. And cooperation means give support to your co-employee where the superior and subordinate are working on their own interest. It becomes selfishness. For my own interest, if I am working in the school, then I will think about only my subject. But the overall development of the student, if I want to think, then my objective for my own subject is also included. So to make the employees objective part of the main objective of the enterprise makes the balance between superior and subordinate or the employees and employers. So in that situation, we have to understand that leader must provide correct direction. Due to that, different employee working in the different functionings could coordinate to each other, and the purpose of business objectives become easy to achieve. And by that way, any enterprise could achieve the best result, otherwise it is not possible. Right, my friends? So in that way, here I want to indicate one Hindi line. साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा, मिलकर बोझ उठाना. This is the Hindi line. What's the meaning of it? Oh my friend, please give me your hand. Only one person will tire to carry the all responsibilities on own shoulder. So distribute the work. So here the cooperation and coordination both are coming in the single line. Help and cooperate both are same. Working together means the coordination. So here remember, without coordination and cooperation, business objectives achievement become less possible, or effective achievement is not possible. Okay, we can say at the end of the work that okay, the work has been done, but satisfactory result has been achieved or not, it cannot be decided. Right? Let's continue the next point. Function of control. Sometimes the question comes, what's the meaning of control? Control does not mean to negative or to restrict the person, but control means to bring the person always on the right line, stop them to be diverted from his objectives, keep the person always on his right way of work, so the achievement of the goal become easy. Direction is the guidance which reduces mistakes to happen in the enterprise and rectify the errors if happen. So to make the work easy, it is necessary to keep in mind about target or the objective to achieve. So the controlling become only possible if the work is done on right way, and that one the superior has to see when he is giving proper direction. So the direction is only correct if the right way is being given to the employee by the superior. So in that way, direction reduces errors, mistakes and problems and make the work better than expected also. Right? That is the work of the direction. Okay, next point is increase enthusiasm. Generally, enthusiasm, motivation and inspiration are nearer to each other. Remember, if the worker's interest in work is increased, then the enthusiasm remain possible, because by the way of creating interest in work, the result could achieved better. So what is essential here? Not only to get the work, but to increase the interest of the employee in work. So if any hurdles may come in achievement of objective, then it could be easily restricted. So hurdles can be removed by the proper guidance, because here the constant inspiration, motivation, and enthusiasm will boost the employees' interest and capacity, efficiency in the work. So, in that way, the work will be done better. Sometimes we see if the complicated work come, then the manager's responsibility will become more. Why? You all understand very well. Because in that case, the manager has to see that the work should be done in proper manner. Otherwise, the result will not be achieved. So, to keep the enthusiasm and make the person motivate, so the difficult task become easy to achieve. Here, one example I want to give. Example of the war. What happened in 1999 Kargil war? The Indian soldiers were fighting from the bottom side and enemy soldiers were on the hilly peak side, upper side of the hill. So what happened at that time? You think? At that time, who was leading the army, enthusiast soldiers, and make them ready with fighting spirit. It was their duty. They have to do. So here it does not mean that what duty, every place fighting spirit is not required, but performing capabilities, efficiency, skillful performance are required. And that is the duty of superior, to inspire and motivate the employee and keep them enthusiastic. Right? Okay. Next point is finding out deviation. This point is clearly connected with the function of control. Deviation means diverted from the way of goal. So, by supervising, it could be noticed that the work is being diverted, and if the work is not done as per the standards of the work or the method is required, then it is called undesirable deviation. An undesirable deviation is required to be controlled or regulated if the work want to be achieved in time. So in that situation, if the deviation is controlled, then the goal achievement become easy. Am I right, my friends? So here I discussed with you about achievement of goal. So this is the complete discussion of importance of direction. Okay, my friends?